What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Mike, aka Living with 3M Auto Vlogging, and today I got a really good one for you, especially if you guys love Mustangs. Well, my brother has a 99 Cobra. Yeah, talk about old school and classic. That 99 Cobra is awesome. So we're doing a restoration project on it. He bought it. We're working on it. Done put the wheels and tires, seats in it, stereo. Hey, it's coming along. But we wanted to address the cooling needs of that car. And that factory radiator just wasn't cutting it. So I reached out to ASI Performance for their 3-row aluminum radiator. So I'm gonna grab a few tools, gonna load this thing up in the Raptor, head on over there. Let's get this install started. Stick around. The Cobra is going through a metamorphosis of changes right now, performance-wise and visual-wise. See the Mustang bumper? That's going away. We've already ordered the Cobra bumper for the rear. Look at those brand new SVE wheels. Yeah, absolutely awesome. Yep. Oh, check out the seats inside. Yeah. She's coming along. Got the touch screen in the dash. Heck yeah. Got the JLT cold air kit on here. We've not been able to move the car inside the garage yet, so it's sitting here. We're gonna get it cleaned up, get the leaves off of it. The engine is strong. It is perfect. So got a new battery he's gonna put in today, and we're gonna work on this radiator right here. As you can see, we're gonna remove it. Let's get to it. We're gonna jack the front of the Mustang up, mainly so we can get up under there to the drain valve on the radiator. And before you jack it up, you better make sure those rear tires are chopped. Safety first, we always use jack stands. Okay, so the first thing we wanna do is we're gonna remove the battery, the existing battery. He's got to replace this battery, but even if you don't have to replace it, you got to remove it just so you have room to get this one out and get the new radiator in. Disconnect your negative and positive terminals. Ours was a 12 millimeter, but yours may be different. And also the anchor that holds the battery down. Carefully remove the battery. All right, next thing right here, they've got a little band clamp right there. We're gonna remove that, then that's with a flathead screwdriver, and then we're gonna remove, these are 10 millimeter right here. We're gonna take those off, and that'll allow us to take the coolant tank off. Now flip it upside down, and you can see the main hose to the coolant tank. Take an 8 millimeter socket or a flathead screwdriver. Don's gonna remove that right now. You also need to remove this electrical connector from the sensor underneath. Now we're doing a controlled drain into a pan to contain the old antifreeze. Next, we're gonna remove the push pins holding the radiator cover. These can be tedious, so a good set of door push pin pullers will certainly help. Now we're going to take the upper radiator hose loose, 8 millimeter socket or flathead screwdriver, as with all these band clamps. Now watch, he's going to fold it back, hold it up, but he's also going to fold it around and it'll drain into our container. You want to be careful, guys. Antifreeze is dangerous to animals.
Yep.
Next, we're going to take these radiator bracket supports off. I'm thinking that's 8 millimeter. Now we got to pop these wiring harnesses out of the fan shroud and disconnect the electrical connector just like that for the main fan. Okay guys, we were just discussing disconnecting the trans cooler line. Well, this is a, what transmission you got in here, Don? The T45. So with a manual transmission, you're not gonna have a coolant line going up here to the radiator. So that's one less thing you gotta worry about. But if you have a GT with an automatic transmission, then you're gonna have to disconnect the cooler line going up to the tranny cooler. So if you have an automatic, you'll have one of two type connections. This one here is one that goes directly into the radiator, and there's a portion that cools the transmission fluid. This one goes to an external transmission cooler, but regardless, both will have to be removed right there from the radiator. Now, when we were doing the controlled drain under the radiator, we actually took the lower radiator hose loose, so it's already disconnected. So we just pull straight up. Let's get this bad boy unloaded, unboxed, and see what we've got. Yeah, we thought we'd flip them over and let you see, you know, the 99 Cobra radiator. It's not a bad design, but it's just got the plastic and it's seen years of abuse right there. Heck yeah. It's going in, guys. It's happening. All right, guys, so the dual fans are actually not going to work on this 99 Cobra manual transmission. The brakes are hitting right there. That brake controller distribution block is hitting. So what we got to do is take the fans off, take this factory fan off, replace it back up here. So we're going to reuse the factory fan. So first we got to remove it from the old radiator, which is not a problem, just a few bolts. Now let's just remove it, take it inside where we're working on the new radiator, and Don's gonna remove the twin fans. I tell you what, this tool right here comes in super handy. Yep, you guys, links in the description below. You'll love it, you'll thank me. Move that off. All right, so putting the stock fan on there, just come under that lip. It's gonna line up right there, and you're only gonna get one of the bolt holes right here. Just to let y'all know, we brought in the big guns. We got tired of the little Pro Lift jack, which serves its purpose. It's a good jack, but when you want to get stuff done quick, fast, and in a hurry, yeah, the Daytona 3-ton low profile, that's where it's at. Links in the description for that as well, guys. Right here, they didn't include the drain plug, and the factory would not fit, so you guys will have to provide your own little pitcock drain plug right there. And we just picked up a Dorman, and that will fit. That's the 1/4-inch MPT, and it's got the little wing nut on the end, so for quick, fast draining. Look at that. So we went ahead and removed his AC and AC condenser, all that stuff, because he's not going to run an AC. So that way you'll be able to see the full radiator from the front end. Yeah, so now we got this big gaping hole, but this right here was why we could not use the dual fan setup, because no matter how much room you've got here, you still can't move this at all. And that was hitting our twin fans. So that's why the factory fan is what's gonna have to work, and it works just fine. Sorry I get in the way right here. I get right in front of the camera, but I'm wanting to assist Don so we don't damage the fins on the front of the radiator. That's very important. Once it sets down in the rubber snubbers, push down, you're good to go. Now we're going to make our hose connection on the bottom, now on the top, and go ahead and tighten those hose clamps. After draining and removal, we noticed in the bottom of that coolant tank there is a ton of grime. Look right in there. I'm gonna just use some hot soapy water and clean out that reservoir. Got some dishwashing liquid inside that. Look at that, a lot cleaner, guys. Yeah. All right, so now we're gonna put the coolant tank on, get it mounted up. Now just tighten down these 3 mounting bolts for the reservoir. Let's reinstall the upper radiator supports. Now you can reinstall the radiator shroud and push pins. So Don's putting the hoses back on the reservoir right now. Slide it up on there. You use a flathead screwdriver. Just got the electrical connector back on there. So now we're going to take the electrical connector, plug it back into the factory fan right here. Now we're getting ready for the antifreeze. You guys will notice it's got brand new headlights. I know you're thinking, man, this car is completely apart, and that's right. We are taking it apart piece by piece, putting brand new stuff on it. We're going to install the new battery now. In case you're wondering, he's got a quick disconnect on the negative to make sure when the car's sitting, it doesn't draw any power of any kind. Clear! All right, time to bring it down off the jack. So we're gonna crank it up real quick, burp the system. You gotta get the air bubbles out, make sure everything's circulating, make sure you don't have any leaks. So let's do that real quick. We'll turn the heater on inside the vehicle, and that'll allow the thermostat to open quicker. Continue to add coolant until you've burped all the air out of the system. That's Bassani exhaust, you guys. And y'all know that car sounds good. Yeah, man, nothing sounds like a Mustang, especially a 99 Cobra with Bassani exhaust. Can't beat it. Well, anyway, that's gonna wrap up the video. I hope we helped you guys out with the install. Links in the description below to everything we used today. And I appreciate ASI Performance hooking us up with the 3-row radiator. That aluminum is awesome. I mean, it's gonna keep temperatures down. It's gonna look a lot better. I mean, what more could you ask for? So we're gonna get to modding something else on that Cobra. Probably something on the Raptor, something on my Mustang. That's right, you never know with living with 3M.